Good morning, Sterling Storytellers. It's Teddy Hernandez in Kansas City. I hope everybody's having a great day today. Hey, I've been talking to a lot of you this week about hitting your end of the month goals. And some folks have asked for some ideas, some suggestions. So that's what I'm here to share with you today. First thing I want to start with is know what the end of the month goal is. Every month you should know what you want your personal sales to be. And the most important thing is never to give up. We have 48 hours left in May, and I'm not giving up. I know everybody I talked to this week isn't giving up, because guess what? You can hit those goals in the next 48 hours. I promise you can. So I'm going to give you some ideas. I'm going to give you some suggestions, and then I want to know, did you hit them? So text me, email me. I love when you guys do that. Let me know what did you do, how did you do, and I want to celebrate all of you that are ever so close to hitting your personal sales goals. First thing I want to share with you is I put this up usually about the 25th of the month when I have about 5 or 6 days left. And this is it. So I say end of the month, and I love this. This is a Wayne Gretzky quote, but I just love it. It says, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. All right? So I keep that on my computer. I remind myself of that every single day towards the end of the month, that if there's an opportunity and I don't take it, I'm going to miss it. If I go for it, there's a 50-50 chance I'm going to hit it, right? So I might hit it, I might not, but at least I took the shot. Okay, let's get into a couple of ideas. I think most of you may know some of these, but it may just be new for those of you who are brand new to the company, brand new to social selling, or for those of you who've been in the business a long time, it might be a reminder or a refresh on how to go after your goals for the next 48 hours. Okay, so let's go. The first thing that I started doing yesterday was taking images out of our back office, and I was taking those that I was like, oh, so-and-so would like this, or I know my friend would love this. Get those images, and I text them. I text them out to different friends. I say, hey, I thought of you today. Here's a piece that I wasn't sure if I'd shown you, but I thought you might like it. I might even give them suggestions. If it's a personalized piece, I might say, hey, I just saw that your son or daughter graduated. I just saw that your daughter got married. I just saw you had a new grandbaby, and I thought of you. People love to know that you are thinking of them, and that, guess what? You're helping them tell their story. So do that if you know of anybody that has a graduation, a wedding season's here, new baby, grandbaby, teachers who are just wrapping up a great year. You know what? They're really looking forward to the summer, and they're looking forward already to next year. What might they want? So here's how I did it. So yesterday, I had heard that a friend of mine who had actually been, I don't know if you saw my post, but I did a little gathering at a baseball tournament the other day. And I saw that she had a little grandbaby. So big weekend for her. We had a big win, and she had a grandbaby. So I sent her a text, and I just said, hey, so excited to hear about Carter. Thrilled everything went well. Here are some images of some products that I think you need to celebrate being a grandma. She placed a $450 order with me yesterday. Not only did she do some personalized items about Carter, she did one to celebrate her son, who had just won state baseball. And then she loved our blingy crystal collection, and she had to order the cuff. That was from one text. Now, will I always get $400 orders? Doubtful. She was just in a really, really good celebratory mood. But guess what? Even if she would have done a $100 order, that's $100 more than I would have had by not reaching out. Okay? Take the opportunity to think about your friends, think back on all the Facebook posts you've seen recently, and try to help them make a connection. Okay? That's tip number one. The second one is MailChimp, or whatever service or app you want to use. Make a creative email today. Take 30 minutes, get the images out of the back office. They're there for you. Put an email together and send it out to your whole email base. Okay? It could be your customers, could be everybody that you know on email, however you want to do it. But get at least 50 emails out today with a little newsletter. Doesn't take longer than 30 minutes, I promise you. Do the basic template, put some quick images from the back office in there, let them know that, you know what, great things are happening. Here's the hostess special, and I didn't want you to miss out in the next 48 hours. So I just had a cabbie rep do that to me this morning. They had some free shipping promotion going on. She said, hey, Teddy, I don't want you to miss out on free shipping. I know there was a coat that you were looking at last time we got together. This would be a great time to get it. Okay, simple. I got online, I looked at it, reminded myself how much I loved it, and she got an order from me because she reminded me that I had something that I had loved and just hadn't bothered following up. But she gave me a reason to do the transaction. We've got a darling hostess promotion going on, the Little Grateful Charm. You know what? Make sure people know about it, okay? So simple little email, 50 people, easy. The third thing is if you are sitting on some catalogs and you're like, gosh, they're collecting dust, shame on you. Those catalogs need to be out and about. So I typically keep between 5 and 10 catalogs in my home office for gatherings, but I never keep more than that. So if I get some or I add some, I always make sure I have them out in the community, okay? How do I do it? Today, as a matter of fact, I've taken some that I have. I've got this little bag that I've had in my car for 10 years that I use, and I make sure I have my catalogs in there. Most important thing is I make sure all of my catalogs have my name on it. Many of them, if I know the place that I'm going to, perhaps I do like my nail salon, I'll put my business card on there because a lot of the people there will know who I am and they'll know the catalog. I make sure I get catalogs out today because what's coming up the weekend? What else are people doing? They're sitting in doctor's offices. I'm headed to the doctor with my daughter today. I'm going to make sure I leave catalogs there. The nail salon, as I mentioned, wherever you might be, if you're getting your hair cut today, if you're going to the pool with your kids today, if you're going to work today, the break room, do you have catalogs sitting in your break room? Get your catalogs out. The next 48 hours, you don't want those catalogs sitting in your house. Get them out and make sure people have a chance to see what we have to offer, okay? I want you to also think about inviting 2 people over to your home. So, here in Kansas City, it's boiling hot, which is lovely. But I'm going to invite 2 people over, let's just say, today and say, hey, you know what? I made a batch of sangria. Come by. I haven't seen you 2 in a long time. And I want to show you some things from Personally Poetic. There you go. Maybe neighbors. It might be people who have been at gatherings before and you're like, gosh, I haven't seen you and you haven't seen some of our newer things. Come on by. I have some sangria made. Would love to visit with you. Try to get an invitation. Try to put together a little 2-minute or a 2-person gathering. Jen Penn gave me a cute idea that she did. Applebee's, I guess, in her area had, I think, dollar margarita nights. Hello, who doesn't love a dollar margarita? And so she invited people to meet her at, some friends to meet her at Applebee's for a dollar margarita. Okay, that's fun. Dollar margarita, come on by Applebee's, let's have a margarita together, and I have some jewelry. Okay, so great ideas. I'm sure you guys have a bunch more. I'd love for you to post them here in the comments section because the more we share, the more we all succeed. Okay, I real quickly want to call out some folks because these are folks who oftentimes get called out, but right now they are having great months. And I just want to celebrate them because these are consultants. Many of them are new. Some of them aren't. But what I love is they're all busy working. And I just want to give a shout out to these folks in the month of May because I know May is crazy. I call it May Madness at my house. I always say it's worse than December, quite honestly. End of school, graduations, blah, 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 prom, you name it. The month of May hits and I want to pull my hair out. So for all of you who are doing great this month and having a great month, congratulations because I know May can be worse than December. So Ava Ray, you're doing a great job. Margaret, Tammy Carroll, Sarah Swaggerty, what the heck, girl? You are killing it. And your team, Rhonda and Lisa, I know you're all 3 new. Welcome to Poetic. You're having a great month, you 3. Congratulations. Keep on going. Emily Lawrence, Lisa Moses, Cassie Wilson, congratulations. Jill Bresnoff, Joyce Gallagher. You guys are doing great. And I know that when you're starting your business, or maybe it's, just about a year old, that sometimes those are the most difficult months because you're really trying to build your customer base and you're trying to build your business. And you ladies are doing it, and I couldn't be more excited for you. So keep on going. You're definitely on the right path. I also want to call out some of our awesome consultants who are so close. So you guys are so close to being qualified for the month, and I don't want you to give up. So those tips I just gave for the end of the month success, I hope you pick 1 or 2 of those and do it because you guys are that close to the finish line for the month of May. Sandra Kite, you're super close. Sharon Rogers, holy cow, girl, you're doing great. You're so close. Anna Lopez, always, you're very close. You're almost there. Rebecca Cross is almost there. Erica Hansen, Lisa Campbell, Kelly Raba, Anna Lynn, you're that close, girl. You always have great months, and you're super close this month. Cindy Ridge, are you kidding? You're so close. Go, go, go. Lisa Buffet and Brooke Hughes, you all are doing great. You're so close to the finish line. I don't want you to forget this. You're going to miss it if you don't try it. So take one of the ideas I gave you. I want you to go for it. I want you to really try to finish the month of May. And then I want you to be able to celebrate, because guess what you're doing? You're just putting fuel in your business, and your month of June is going to be off to a great success as well. So everybody, end great, end strong, end your way. And I look forward to hearing great success stories. Be sure to comment in the comments below. Let me know the things you're doing in the next 48 hours, because I also need great ideas. And I look forward to seeing you all in just a few short weeks in Nashville. All right, love y'all. Happy end of the month.